an idea of, there's a lot of different things that I do. One of my favorite things that I do is trapping. I like trapping. I like when someone grabs me. I'm not the type of person that would knock their hands off or anything. I'm the type of person, if you're going to grab me, then you're going to stay there. And then I do my thing from there. So no matter where you would grab me from the front, from the back, from the side, from wherever, if somebody grabs me, I like trapping. Once somebody grabs you and you knock your hand away, now you're into a confrontation here. He was already there, so why have him go anywhere else, if you know what I mean? But before we get into even doing anything like that there, I wanted to give you an idea of, from the beginning, how it kind of started, how some of this thing started the way I started anyways, okay? And the first thing that you always do, of course, is the most important thing in any type of thing is blocking. If you don't block a punch or a kick, then you're going to get hit. So if I block every punch or kick that you throw at me, that means I don't get hit. That's a pretty good thing. You know what I mean? So the blocking is really important, and then how you elevate the blocking from there and how you go on to it from there is a whole nother story. So I wanted to show a very simple form that you can go and you have and you can practice or show or whatever you want to do. But it's a 20 move form, pretty simple. And it's a blocking form, but at the same time, there's 20 moves to it. So if we can get everybody out here. Okay, some of you might be familiar with, some of you might not know it at all. Basically, it's a very simple form. It's 20 moves to it. It's called blocking form 4 that I learned from Professor Serial many, many years ago. Okay, started over here. We would be facing this way. Of course, you bow in a temple bow, right hand closed, left hand. You bow here, you come in, and you go into an elbow position like this with open hands. Okay, this would be considered 1. Okay, number 2 is that you're going to be coming in with an inward block this way. That's number 2. Number 3, I would be doing a block like this. Okay. Number 4, I'd be coming in with an inward palm block like this. Okay. Number 5, doing a block like this, and again block here. Number 6, going back, palm block here. 7, block here. Number 8, block here. Number 9, block here. So that's the first 9 moves of the form. So as you can see, it's not going to take you long to learn the rest of the form, okay? But let's get back in position. Let's try that again, okay? And we'll go according to the numbers here. Right from here, you bow, go into your elbows here. That's 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 7. 8. 9. Want to step to the right side and do number 10. Left hand, 11. Turn. Left hand, 12. Right hand, 13. With my left leg, I'm going to step over this way and do a downward right block here. That's number 14. Okay? 15's coming up. 16's here. Okay? 17, I'm going to bring this foot over this way. Come out this way. 17. 18. 19. And back here, 20. And then we bow. Here. Bow. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. And bow. So what we're going to do is explain what this is. Of course, you would be coming in with a punch right towards me. I'd be doing a block like this, okay? Naturally, that's what you would want to do, or you could block it like this, whatever. But the reason for this is, coming in again, is this here. This is where you're getting your circular block in, okay? So again, right from here, he comes in with the punch. And this is where I'm checking him off. I have pretty much this part of the body what I want to do, okay? Now, of course, if he came up high with the punch, then we've got this here, move here, where we do this and this. This is where that comes in, okay? This is where we're doing them to the side. So he comes in again. See how we're working that there? So we're keeping it as a flow. It can happen here or it can happen here. So when he's coming in, here and here, this is where I'm getting the circular block going. And I'm keeping the movement going, okay? Now I'm going to try to explain a little bit more, but I'm going to explain it from this side so you can see it a little bit better from here. So as he's coming in with the punch, okay, and I'm doing this, I want to try to continue my movement if I can. Okay, I think we had some continuous movement with some of the masters over here, which was terrific. By the way, let me just say this before I get any further. What these guys just taught up here was amazing. It was great. And it is all the same stuff. It really is. You know what I mean? As Mr. Cruz was saying. But it's all good things. And I was trying to explain, we're like chefs, okay? We all have different ingredients, okay? But the plate still comes out pretty good, okay? So you might be learning some things from different one. Each one of us is teaching it a different way. But the meal is still a good meal. You know what I mean? The ingredients we put in might be different, but it still tastes good. Are you done eating, by the way? Just wondering. Okay, so now what's going to happen is we want to try to continue this motion by doing it with a circular block. So when he comes in with this punch and I do this, I want to be able to do this. So what I'm going to be doing from here is when he comes in, here, okay? Which actually opens up, if I want to get into here and do a break here or whatever the case may be. But I'm in a good position, you understand? Because you can't really attack me from the other side because I'm on this side, you know what I mean? So naturally you're going to partner up and try this first technique, which is coming in from here, which is come in here. Now I can do this or I can do an elbow, whichever. But I want to continue the motion. I don't want to stop it. So as he's coming in here, see how I'm going in here like this? And then I can come up, do an arm break from this part. Grab a partner. Thank you very much. We give you a base, and then you work on the base. But it all came from this first form that we were learning. We were doing the blocking set, you know what I mean? And again, the reason why I like doing it is, Ed Parker has what they call the kicking set. I think people know what I'm talking about, right? Kicking set is really, really fascinating in a lot of ways. The reason why the kicking set is so good is because you teach it to someone, and when someone teaches a form, what do you got to keep doing? You got to keep practicing it, right? So when you teach someone the kicking set, what do they got to keep doing? They got to keep practicing their kicks. They got to practice their kicks. One way to get them to practice their kicks, teach them the kicking set, okay? But you know what the beauty part about the kicking set is that, yeah, it's done in a box formation and so forth, but when you take like the second and third kick, that's a combination kick. And you take the third and the fourth kick, that's a combination kick. You take the fifth and the sixth kick, you know what I mean? So that, you can take those and come up with 20 different combinations of kicking just through the kicking set, which is incredible. A lot of people don't look at it that way. They should say, oh, Shion says I gotta practice this thing. You know what I mean? Because if I don't, I'm gonna do push-ups or whatever, It's more than that. It's making you kick, for one, and there's a lot of different kicking combinations in there. So you can get a lot of things out of it more than anything. And we started off with this, and then we added this. Now we're adding techniques to it. Do you understand how the evolution works, okay? Now, one other thing I want to go through with this particular form is just one more set. And then, again, add techniques onto it as you see. But when we do the upward blocks, as we were doing to the side, when he's coming in with a high punch, okay? Whether it's with this one or the other one, but when he comes in and I'm doing this block and then this, and then what you want to do is try to continue the motion, where if he was coming in with it or something like that, you know what I mean? So try to continue the motion. Or if he was coming in again here, and he came in this way, if he came up high, and it was coming in here, and I was coming in, I want to keep the technique going, keep the flow going. You know what I mean? Whether it's coming from here, going up, going here, and then hitting here, or coming across, and then locking them up here. Whatever the case may be. You see how it continues to go? You want to continue it. So this time we're going to work up with a higher strike, more to the face area, where we're going to use the blocks to the side that we were using. Here, going into whatever. Okay? Go to work. Okay, so if he's coming in with this high punch, I want to come here to be able to go here and do my technique. You understand? But again, what I'm seeing is, and what's really, really cool, is that you're being able to employ your own system into these things. You know what I mean? So each one of you have different systems, yet you can still imply your own system into this. Work a couple more minutes, and then we're going to do a couple other things. What's really good here is I see Kung Fu people. I see people that are in all different kind of systems, and you're all employing your own stuff into it, and that's what's important. You know what I mean? So I mean, no matter what you get, I mean, I always said that I've never gone to a seminar and gotten something out of it. I've always gone to a seminar and got something out of it, even if it meant never going back to that seminar again. With some seminars, I learned that, okay? But for the most part, I always got something out of it. And right now, I'm hoping you get something out of what we just did. You know what I mean? I wanted to show you this form, so at least you got something, a base to work on, and then you can work on the techniques from it. But a lot of people, when you show somebody something, they're not understanding what's behind it. And everything has a purpose, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So just so I can sleep tonight, I want to see everyone do this form one more time, okay? And I'm never going to have you do it all together when I say move, because that didn't work. Because then I definitely wouldn't sleep tonight, okay? So we're going to do it on the number system again. So you're going to, now I'm going to grade you. I'm going to grade you, okay? Bow, number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and bow.